Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. I'm here today to talk to you about Aptos. We're going to be covering this from a fundamental perspective and a technical analysis perspective to see essentially how we can make money trading this asset, and then we're going to be looking at a price prediction to see how high this asset could be going here in the next coming weeks, months or so. So without further ado, let's talk about Aptos and let's see basically essentially what this asset is. Okay, if you like this asset or if you like the channel, drop a little like on the video. It does help us out tremendously. So what is Aptos? So Aptos is another layer one blockchain in the space. A layer one blockchain is something that basically a blockchain that developers and companies can build on and host all of their smart contracts and just their general day-to-day Web3 actions on. There's different layer ones out there built for different things with different transaction speeds, different times to finality. And one thing that is unique about Aptos itself, and one reason why it is pumping here, is because one, it's a proof of stake blockchain. So basically that means the supply is basically staked here, and that is basically used as I guess a collateral and liquidity to sort of power the whole blockchain in itself, right? Unlike proof of work that is through mining rigs and stuff like that, okay, and nodes and all that good stuff. So yeah, basically Aptos is a layer one proof of stake blockchain here, and it's actually built by, believe it or not, it's built by Meta. It's built by the developers from Facebook. Okay, so this is super interesting and does sort of open up the question here. If Facebook is going to be pivoting to Web3 at any sort of time here, and they need a blockchain to sustain that, Aptos is going to be the choice. It's going to be the favorite choice for them because obviously they've built it themselves, right? It's a very, very powerful blockchain here, and it can do 150,000 transactions per second. Not the most powerful here, but you can see it raised $200 million in its seed round here by the firm here, AI16Z, which obviously we know is a very, very reputable VC firm in the space. So overall, guys, this thing does look pretty good here. It's got the name Meta behind it, which again is a very, very bullish thing, and it is obviously layer one in the space. Now, where is this thing currently priced? This thing is currently priced at around $3.3 billion in market cap. Now, is that high? It's high, but with Meta being behind it, I don't think it's quite high enough. If we look at the all-time high market cap for this asset, it currently sat at around $7.5 billion. So that is just under basically a 2x on your investment just getting involved with it now. And yeah, I do think that there is definitely growth here for this asset to be achieving, because this all-time high was actually achieved back in December. Early December here, and you can see that it's actually only been around since 2022, so it's quite a newer layer one chain in the space right now. Anyway, enough about the fundamentals. Let's really get into the chart and let's look at basically where this thing could be going, how we could be making some money trading this. So what we can see now at this point in time is obviously a falling trend lines that are looking very, very prominent for resistance. You can see the resistance points across this chart pretty much continuously, and then you can see what we are experiencing right now. That is actually a breakout scenario here in the chart. This breakout has the potential to be quite profitable, to say the least. Okay, we could be looking at a move of, this is obviously on the higher side, a move up to around $6.15, or we could be looking at some sort of a potential parallel channel scenario here. Now, the parallel channel scenario that we could be looking out for here, very, very simple, like so, and that would actually make this measure move a little bit shorter. Okay, so you can see it would actually mean that this move is going to consist of roughly around 20%. Now, we have seen a subsequent amount of that move actually take place already, roughly around 8%, but there is potential for another 12% on the cards. How I would be making money trading this right now would be trading up to this level for another 6.33%, up to the volume weighted ATR band on the 4 hour. I think it's a very, very easy point to really be making and taking a lot of profit for, okay? Now into the price prediction for this asset today. So you can see here that we're obviously in a breakout scenario. If we are going to be zooming out here and looking at all-time highs for this asset, you can see that the all-time high for this asset is actually all the way back, obviously when it launched, but we're not going to count that, but all the way back when it did actually find its initial floor at the start. So the all-time high for this asset on Binance is $20.38. Okay, if this new layer 1 blockchain that is built by Meta can get to $20.38, it will be literally $20.38. Let's bring that up. It will be 295% on your investment, guys. That is basically a 3.9x on your investment. So you put in, say, I don't know, $10,000, you're going to be walking away with basically $39,000, just us getting to the all-time high. Now, if we say a price prediction for this, it's currently at a $3.2 billion market cap, with the market cap all-time high at $7 billion, I can see this as a layer 1 built by Meta getting it to at least $14 billion market cap, sorry, and that would put the price at literally, it would put the price at $28 a coin. Now, $28 a coin would be basically a 447% move on your investment right now, and that is basically, well, it's a 5.4x, guys. Let me know what you think of that in the comment section of this video. I'm super intrigued to know your opinion on this asset, on this video. And if you like this coin and you like the content, drop a little like as well. Thank you ever so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. That is going to be it from me. Peace out for now, and I'll see you in the next one.